I generally look at life in pretty simple terms. There's good and bad. There's right and wrong. Be open and tolerant of others. I want to be free to live my life. I want you to be free to live your life. I won't impinge upon your freedoms. Don't you impinge upon mine. Live and let live. That kind of thing. I often say that I have always related to the notion, the old childhood notion of sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. I think there's so much wisdom in that. I think, you know, like you can't punch me, you can't hurt me physically, you can't shoot me or stab me or any of that. That's against the law and that's wrong and that'll get you in trouble. But you can call me a name. You can say I'm an idiot. You can disagree with my viewpoint. You can even spew a bunch of hate speech at me. I think in America, you know, you're free to insult me. I am not free to have my feelings not hurt, right? If you live in a free society, your feelings are going to get hurt. But we live in a time now, you know, you see it with all the political correctness, you see it with the cancel culture stuff, where we try to stop speech and shut up speech. Donald Trump is one of the biggest advocates of this. I mean, Trump is always trying to get people fired and get people shut up. But truthfully, there are a lot of people on the left who do the same damn thing, all in the name of political correctness. Award-winning actress Halle Berry was considering a role. She was looking at a role, possibly having a role in a movie as a transgender, as a man who is a woman. And she was thinking about playing that role, playing a transgender man, a woman who identifies as a man, excuse me. The LGBTQ community found out about it, found out that Halle Berry was contemplating a role as a transgender. The LGBTQ community found out about it. They got upset. They raised a bunch of holy hell that Halle Berry, who is a straight woman, should not be able to play a transgender man in a film. That role should go only to a transgender man. So they raised the stink, and Halle Berry came out yesterday and apologized immediately and said she doesn't. She apologized for even considering the opportunity to play a transgender man in a role. And she should have been more sensitive and blah, blah, you know the deal. Blah, blah, blah. I got to learn to be more attuned, more sensitive. I'm grateful for the feedback I got, blah, blah. She got down on her knees and she apologized. Because that's how these things happen. What BS. She did that late last night. She apologized late last night. An actor, in this case, an actress, a straight female actress, got a potential role that she was interested in, wanted to sink her teeth in, playing a transgender man. But as soon as the transgender community found out about it, they raised a stink. And they said, no, only a transgender man should be able to play that role. And Barry backs down right away and apologizes and says, please forgive me. Jazz Shaw, who writes for hotair.com, a great site, hotair.com, wrote a great piece on this morning. And in the piece he says, and I want to quote him, he says, the job of an actor or an actress is to play the role of someone they are not. What a perfect way to put it. To play the role of someone they are not. The job of the actor or the actress is to bring to life a character other than themselves. So only transgender men can play transgender men in movies? Halle Berry's a straight woman. Can she never play the role of a lesbian in a movie? Look at all the talented gay actors. Actors who are gay in real life. Can they not play straight men in movies? As Jazz Shaw mentioned, Halle Berry once played the role of a truck driver in a movie. She's never been a truck driver. Was she out of line doing that? Should that role have gone to a truck driver? You know, I get, I get, we all got to be, more inclusive and more in tune with people who are different than us. And I get that Halle Berry is a big name. By the way, this happened to Scarlett Johansson. I forget the name of the movie, but she was going to play a transgender in a movie. And the LGBTQ community went irate. And Scarlett Johansson said, okay, I hear you. I apologize. I won't play that role in the movie. The movie never got made because there wasn't a big name actress that could or would play that role. Same thing's going to happen here with this Halle Berry movie. I mean, so many scripts. This was just a script she was looking at. I mean, a gazillion scripts in Hollywood every year. Everybody writes a script. You know what percentage of scripts get made into movies? Hardly any. It helps to have a big name movie star like a Halle Berry to make sure a movie gets made. And so like with that Scarlett Johansson movie, this movie probably now will never get made. And so Halle Berry playing the role of a transgender in a movie, bringing attention to the plight of, right, what it's like to be transgender in America, that story now will probably never get told. This is political correctness run amok. And I'm sorry, this isn't on Trump, right? Trump's got his own issues, right? This is people on the left pushing a certain way of thinking. Yes, expand opportunities for people in the LGBTQ community. But my God, actors and actresses, that's the whole point of acting, is to be what they are not, is to play a role that they are not. Where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Al Pacino can never play a gay man? Where do you draw the line? You know, it's this kind of BS, by the way, this kind of political correctness, this kind of BS that helps Trump and Republicans and conservatives. Stop this nonsense. Hey, Joe Walsh, thanks for listening, everybody. Be brave out there. Be brave.